Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. So, first of all, chosen, I want to tap in today and look into a specific subject in regards to why you were selected to be the chosen seed in your family. First, we're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. We'll tap in and see if there's any blockages that you need to clear out spiritually. So whatever comes out, you're going to write it down on paper and burn it. If you would like to order this particular deck, email me, check the description box below. If you want to have a personal reading about any subject, email me. So let's see. All unforgiveness of myself and others are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All unforgiveness of myself and others is now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Unforgiveness. I'll take another one. All past life traumas and pain inflicted upon myself or that I've inflicted upon others is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All past life trauma and pain inflicted upon myself or that I have inflicted upon others is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So you can screenshot those, write it down, burn it. So let's tap in. So we're looking into why you were chosen specifically to be the chosen amongst your family. So let's tap in. Wow. So the first card coming out says teacher. It says, your words have the power to heal, making you a source of light for the wounded that come to you for your guidance and wisdom to give them strength and direction. So you are a natural born teacher. You were created and molded to be a teacher, not just to others who are, other adults, but also to children. So you are just a natural guide, a natural teacher. And the wounded, they're supposed to come to you for your light because you are a source of light. So not everyone possesses the light, right? But you were given the light. And so people who are wounded, when they're groping in the darkness, they look to you because you possess that divine source energy from the Most High Mother and Father to help guide people on their journeys when they're, in the dark about what to do next. So, this card says heartbreaker. Now, it says you easily inspire romantic feelings in others because of your kind and sweet approach, making you a heartbreaker. I mean, it could just, people are naturally drawn to you, chosen, okay? It says you easily ignite romantic feelings in others. And so it's not that you're out here trying to do that. It's just people are just drawn to your light naturally. And so a lot of times people don't realize that when they're drawn to you, it's not always because of romantic feelings, but they may interpret it as being romantic feelings because your energy is very magnetic. It is, very soothing and nurturing. And so you don't just meet a chosen seed every day. And so when you come across someone whose energy is genuine, it's pure, it's authentic, and you can just be yourself, you can be free in the presence of that person, it's hard not to build up romantic feelings, but it can trigger certain things because you may not feel the same way, chosen, but that's just a natural response, okay? But you are a teacher, you are a light, and many people are very, very drawn to you for various reasons. Now, clairvoyance. You possess clear vision, perceiving with the mind's eye, inner vision, or extended visual capacity that include images from the past, present, and future. You're able to see things very clearly. Your third eye is open. Past, present, and future energy, you're able to tap in very easily here. Bottom of the deck says angel. You are an earth angel sent here to learn certain things about the human condition and to guide humans on earth. A spirit guide in training to teach and to heal others. So you are an earth angel. You were sent here with a divine assignment to teach. There's that word teach again. To teach and to heal others. And so people are drawn to you because you have a natural ability to just know things, past, present, future energy. You could tap into past life energy if you want, future energy, present energy, but you're here to teach. So you was chosen because you possess what it takes in order to fulfill that assignment. So let's just see. Two of Pentacles. See, you know how to balance it all. You have a natural ability that allows you to be able to maneuver, even when things seem overwhelming for others, you know how to take on the responsibility of multiple things, easy to multitask. Okay, so you was chosen because you know how to balance even the spiritual and the practical things, but also because you just always had a very nurturing energy, even as a child, very sweet, very kind, very curious. Okay, but also very intuitive, even from a young age. And so your gifts didn't just come when you became an adult. You've had them since you were a child, but they could have gotten suppressed through a lot of the pain and the traumas that you had to go through. But you're also connected to nature with this Queen of Pentacles energy here. Very naturally connected to nature. And so you might find that when you get out, you feel at home when you are surrounded by trees and, birds and just the sound of insects and being able to plant your feet in the grass like nature. And you might be naturally attracted to crystals as well. So nature is it's a serene environment for you because it's in alignment with who you are naturally. Now, Seven of Swords is here. I feel like you've been chosen, and as a chosen seed, you do attract a lot of deceptive energies, right? Seven of Swords is people who want to take from you. They want what you have. They want your light. And so you will attract people who want to benefit from you in some way, shape, or form. But see, your spiritual team is always calling judgment in spite of their actions towards you. But you're also someone who's very fair. That's another thing. Like, justice is very important for you as a chosen seed. And so whenever you see unjust things going on, you are the type of person that will step up and step in. You're not just going to turn a blind eye to unjust things or people being treated wrongfully. But you also have a divine connection to the Most High as well. And your spiritual team, King of Wands. So you're very creative, okay? You're chosen because you have a natural ability to create, okay? You might have just a few little things surrounding you. People can give you 3 different materials or ingredients or whatever the case may be, and you'll know how to put it together to make something a masterpiece. And it's like, well, how did you do that? It's because you are naturally a very creative person. And so when there's something that you want to do, you go after it, okay? You also have the Lovers here. So I feel like this is you being naturally in alignment with like-minded people, like people that are also chosen, they naturally gravitate towards you. But even people who are not chosen naturally gravitate towards you. The Lovers is 2 divine beings being brought together at a particular time in their journey. So you are chosen to also carry out a divine union. Like, you're supposed to experience a divine union in this lifetime. So that's another reason why you're chosen, because you would ultimately do the work to heal, to become in alignment with the frequency of the divine masculine or divine feminine, which would make you the perfect match for another divine masculine or divine feminine. Now, this says negotiator, bargaining, begging. I mean, the card of negotiation, I feel like for you, chosen, it's like an energy of compromise. You're not the type of person that wants to take more than what you're receiving in return. Matter of fact, you've probably been the type that had a hard time taking things from people most of your life until you awakened and realized that that's a form of self-love, is to be willing to receive when people are willing to give. But negotiation is like you are a compromiser. You're willing to help balance a situation out. I also have the Sun card. So you are also a child of the sun. Like, you are divinely connected to the sun. And so you may be a sun gazer. You may love sunflowers. You may love to get out into the sun. It's something about that energy where you're off balance if you're not connected to the sunlight. And so you might be able to feel like you might feel weaker, or that's funny because the Four of Cups is here. If you're not in the sunlight, you may just feel like something is missing. You're missing something that you really, really need. And so the sunlight is really important for you. And so you were chosen because you are connected to the sun. The sun is the energy that all living things need in order to thrive and survive. And so if you don't have a connection to the sun, if there's some part of you on a physical, spiritual level that cannot be in the sunlight, then you can't be chosen. Because if you cannot function while operating with the elements that the Most High created without being harmed by it, then that's not in alignment with the flow of things. Like there would be an opposition to the element of the sun if it harms you, right? So it's like you can't be chosen and not be able to flourish in the sun, not be able to thrive and to be healthy while in the sun. So for you all, you need sunlight. It's very, very important for you. Otherwise, you will feel that there's something that's definitely missing and lacking in your life. So the World card is here. As a chosen seed, you're meant to shine. You're meant to have recognition, and you're meant to be seen by a lot of people. But you stand alone with ease. You're chosen because you know how to stand alone, independently, without needing the validation of others. But in spite of your attempts to try and stand independently and to not be in the spotlight, you still end up being pushed into the spotlight because that's a part of your assignment as a chosen seed. And so you attract a lot of people. People would naturally be inspired by you. People want to hear what you have to say. Okay, so they watch you. They look up to you. Of course, that will attract some people that have the evil eye. It will attract enemies as well, because the chosen, you have the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes with this position. But ultimately, what matters is that you still fulfill your assignment, and those people who are supposed to be guided by you and to receive some sort of lessons from you, they will be attracted to your energy. The Nine of Swords is here. I feel like you definitely, as a chosen seed, you've gone through a lot. But again, with that Two of Pentacles, you're able to overcome the stresses of life. Like, in spite of what's happening with you, you're still able to get up and keep moving. Nothing is going to just keep you, put you down and keep you there. As a chosen seed, you're resilient. You know how to bounce back and to still maintain all of the different responsibilities of life and to still do it effortlessly in spite of what's going on with you. You're a natural teacher as well. Okay. You are very disciplined. That's very important. You're very disciplined. And the Hierophant energy is yet another energy of being a teacher. So regardless of, of course, on your journey, you experience different religious beliefs, different teachings and things like that. And I feel that in each one, you excelled. Like, each path that you took, regardless of what the religion or the spiritual belief was, you still excelled in each one, to where you ultimately were in a position to be a teacher, even if you only, experienced it for 1 year, 2 years. You will still be in a position to teach others because naturally you already have a clear understanding of spirituality. And so I feel like you've always been drawn to spiritual things one way or the other, even if you had to take the wrong path for a while in order to gain some clarity about the truths and what's not the truth. You still excelled in each one. King of Cups is that you're emotionally intelligent, very balanced, just a naturally loving person, but you also know when to withdraw that energy and when to, love from a distance. And so it is the perfect combination of being open and openly expressing love, but also holding back, okay, and not being over nurturing. So you know how to, you found that balance. See, this is Four of Pentacles, holding back and not being over nurturing. So that's also another reason why you're chosen, because you have found that balance there. Now, also because in spite of the type of people that tried to work up against you, you've always been able to bounce back, like I said earlier. You know, you've had very miserable and unhappy people that were in your space and in your circle, probably multiple times throughout your life, but you have always been able to bounce back and to take your power back. Okay, you did not allow those circumstances to keep you stuck, regardless of whether they were a close relative, a friendship, a lover, you know, co-worker, business partner. If you found that they were miserable in their energy, you listen to your intuition and you know how to protect yourself, protect your energy, you know, call your power back. Yeah, you are chosen. That's just what it is. You know, the Most High chose you because the Most High knew that you could handle the hard knocks of life and still be able to overcome and grow and flourish into becoming who the Most High Mother and Father created you to be. Okay? You will not be defeated. You would not be defeated. There are others who would fall. They would cave, you know, in the midst of all of those things. But see, you have angels protecting you and the curse has been broken. So there was energies that definitely wanted to defeat you, to take you up out of here, to keep you stuck, okay, off balance, to keep you insecure, and in the darkness about who you are and who you have been created to be. But you have broken the curses. You were created to be the generational curse breaker. Yeah, those people that tried to work up against you, their attempts would ultimately be unsuccessful because you would persevere, you would push through any obstacle, no matter how big or small, and still take on your assignment to break the curses. Like, that's why the Two of Pentacles came out twice, because it's like, regardless, you could have a person throwing daggers from that side, spiritual daggers, okay, trying to create blockages and obstacles for you. But then you have your assignment over here that says break the generational curses. You know how to juggle both and still fulfill your assignment and be able to offset and block the spiritual attacks that's coming from jealous individuals. So you know how to maneuver through this journey here. You have good intentions always, okay? Even if you haven't been the most perfect person to other people, you can look back and say that your intentions were always pure. They were always good. You never just maliciously hurt someone. You never was maliciously just jealous of anyone. But because of your heart and how good-natured you are, you attract people who are jealous, people who are envious of you, because you're genuine, okay? Foolish decisions. So, you know, a lot of people would make the wrong decisions. They would make the wrong assumptions about you because they don't understand you. As an earth angel, you're just different. Your vibration is different. You're very innocent in spite of your age. I don't care if you're 85 years old, you're still exploring and discovering. Still exploring and discovering. And life, you know, you're gaining so much wisdom. You're growing, but yet there's still this free spirit that you've always possessed, this childlike nature that's always within you that just loves nature, that loves, you know, the animals, the insects, and things of that nature, transformation, because you've been chosen, because ultimately you will be able to go through this massive transformation, okay? That death and rebirth, you know, coming back after going through a very difficult time and rising up like the phoenix from the ashes, okay? Also, because you have this card here, it says schizophrenia, but you see how this person is above the clouds. And the common man who doesn't have an understanding of spirituality will say that you was crazy. They would say that you was delusional and that you're just all over the place when it comes to your mind, your beliefs, and things like that. But what's really happening is that you're able to tap in to multiple dimensions. You're able to rise so high in your understanding that it's like people will say that your head is in the clouds, but you above the clouds. Like you're the clouds is too low for you. You're flying higher than that. And so people don't understand. See, this says master. You have mastered some great wisdom here. Okay, highly intuitive. Lots and lots of wisdom that you've been able to accumulate, not just in this lifetime, but through your past lives. And so, in spite of other people's opinions, where they might say that you crazy and all of this other stuff, this is the type of wisdom that you possess. You are here to teach others to overcome their fears, to rise into their divinity, and to even overcome the fear of judgment by others who will say, oh, you're crazy, and oh, you're this, and oh, you're that. You're here to be the example because you are the light. The dream is here. So I feel like also you are a master manifester. You're able to visualize things and bring them into fruition. Okay, in spite of your circumstances, you're able to time travel or visualize or, use your spiritual gifts to intuitively see where you want to be, the type of people you want to attract into your life. You're able to do that and to not allow your current circumstances to be the end all be all in terms of where you see yourself going. You don't allow the illusions of the matrix to get you so caught up that you cannot visualize what you truly want and bring it into fruition. And so you can also fly very high. You've been created and molded to be able to survive in altitudes that most people are not able to survive in. And so this is why, you fly higher and you see the multiple possibilities that exist. You've always been different. Always been different, very unique, the lion amongst the sheep. So a lot of people have always been intimidated by you because they were afraid of you realizing your own potential and remembering who you are. You were conditioned to believe that you were the same as everyone else, but you always knew since you were little that you stood out and that you never quite fit in anywhere you went. And so you have been able to overcome those things. Eventually you will become the rebel, right? The chosen, eventually you will become the rebel. And these ropes that kept you bound to all of these individuals or beings, karmics, a lot of these people were karmics, you would end up cutting those anchors and setting yourself free so that you can then go and find your true tribe. Okay, so you know that you're chosen when you are the black sheep of your family. You're always singled out. You've always been singled out. Everywhere that you go, people see that you're different, and either it makes them want to come near you and to learn more about you, or it repels them to where they're jealous. They say that you're arrogant, you're stuck up, or that you're crazy. You'll get different responses from different people, but ultimately you were created because as the chosen seed, you were given that assignment because you would be the one that could overcome the opposition. This says continue to make the most of every door. So you are the one that's able to step through those portals, be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. So you would also be the one that would freely release the conditioning that was placed on you by your family, society and things like that. You would be the one that's willing to let go of everything that you once thought was true because you would want to explore. You would want to, your curiosity would then allow you to take flight and to see the different possibilities and to understand things from a higher perspective. So it says life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not in it just to win. So you've never been in it for competition. For you, this has never been about ego. You have a very humble spirit as a chosen seed. And so you take your time and smell the roses during each part of your journey, recognizing that you're a spirit having a human experience. There's so many people that exist that cannot have that type of mindset. They don't think that way. Even if you explained it to them and told them that this is what it is, they still wouldn't accept it and receive it because they're so fixated on what they see through their natural eyes that they're not able to see anything beyond that. But you as a chosen seed are able to see beyond it. And so this is why you're not in it just to win. It's not about being in competition with anyone. You challenge yourself to be better. And that's why this says challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. So you are not challenging another person for the sake of competition. Instead, you are challenging the old version of yourself to be a better version, right? To transform and to become a new and better version. So it's all about you against you. It's never been you against everybody else, ever. Or and I'm not even going to say you against you in a way where it's a bad thing, but more or less you challenge yourself. And as a result of challenging yourself to be stronger, you become stronger. And so then other people, they watch you, they're inspired by you, which makes them want to then challenge themselves. Some. Others will see it as a competition and they'll say, oh, so that person is over there. I guess they think they better XYZ. I bet you I could show them up. And then they over there in a competition all by them damn selves, while you over here minding your business, just focused on becoming the best version. So then I have here, forgiveness sets you free. It keeps you from hanging on to what was never meant to be. You know how to let things go. You know how to forgive and to let things go. And so you know that, hey, you don't hold on to things. When the Most High gives you a sign that it's over and it's time to release, you receive it well and you let it go. I'm going to take one more card, y'all. Projections. So I feel like you also just have a natural ability to see the spiritual essence of people, okay? Because even in the 3D here, you can see they look very, like they might be angry towards one another or very detached emotionally. But in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, they're both smiling. So I feel like you're able to see people past what they present to you on the surface. Like you just have a natural gift of knowing. And so this is for, in a good way, or it can be for a situation where someone has good intentions or they don't have the right intentions. Either way, you can see. So if they're frowning at you, some part of you can see through them and see like, okay, there's really a soft person behind that hard exterior. If they're smiling at you, you can look at them and say, okay, behind that, this person is wearing a mask. I can see that sinister energy. Regardless of what it is, you're able to see the spiritual essence of people and you're able to navigate and make, very sound decisions from there. So y'all have some very powerful gifts out there. And so you're not chosen without good reason. You've been chosen for a very powerful assignment that only you can fulfill. And it's because of who you are and who you've been molded to be. And it's because you decided to take on the assignment. You was chosen for the assignment and you said yes. And so that's what I'm seeing here. I hope this message brought you all some clarity about why you're chosen. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about it. And I'll talk to y'all next time.